Dune Spice Wars is here. I have not had this much fun in a long time. You are looking at a piece of my childhood. This video is sponsored by Dune Spice Wars. Giving away 4 copies of this game. If you want to be a part of it, comment below, Duned, and I'll randomly select 4 comments and send you a key. What is Dune Spice Wars? It's a real-time strategy to recreate Frank Herbert's Dune. You may know it from this computer game, or you know it from this movie. Both I'm heavily invested in. If you're a fan of real-time strategy, building management, resource management, war, conquest, this game is going to be right up your alley. Let's play. New game. We have the Atreides, the Harkonnen, the smugglers, and the freemen. So, Atreides, you know what they are. The noble, they're proud, they're kind of the good guys, kind of. Well, for now. Maybe not so much a few more books in. You'll see why. We have the Harkonnens, technically the bad guys. The smugglers. Now, I don't know a great deal about these. I've not read the books, so tell me in the comments. And the freemen, they are the faction that own Arrakis, the planet Dune. So, TLDR, we are fighting and battling for the planet Arrakis, or formerly known as Dune. It contains spice. Spice is used for space travel. It is the resource that everyone wants, because space travel would not exist without spice. Who controls spice controls the universe. We're going to play as the Harkonnens, because it's good to be bad. Look at that big boy. Oh my goodness, he's huge. Oh, what a big chap. House Harkonnen shares its chilling reputation, its leader, Baron Vladimir Harkonnen. They have been called despotic, merciless, scheming, and devious. And those are only their finer qualities. And also very chonky. They gain these bonuses, and if we gain enough harmony, we get these bonuses as well. Also, we can get to pick 2 chancellors, each giving extra bonuses. Extra oppression, yeah. Military units are refunded upon their death. Well, I can't complain about that. Collateral damage, you say. Soldiers can merely be replaced. Start game. And here we are. Naming no games, but if you look at this, look at the resources at the top, look at the overview map mode, you may be reminded of some other big, grand strategy games. I've been having so much fun with this game. Anyway, first of all, you have got your scout, the orthocopter. Yeah, I think I said that right, and we're going to explore this area. And you can see here is some spice. Spice. Who controls spice? Controls the universe, and we're going to use our scout here to scan this area. What we're looking for is a village. We use the villagers for our workforce and the unaligned inhabitants of Dune. And with those, we can use those to harvest the spice. Identified a crashed on the copter. That's not what we need. I think the village is probably going to be on the concrete. And a village! Hello, villagers! Welcome. Your new overlord is here. Select the scout, send him on auto scout, take care of that. And at the same time, we'll recruit military. We will recruit a trooper. We'll go berserk when missing health. Ooh, trooper and a trooper.
Our lives belong to you.
Aha, do they now? And here we go. Oh man, the sound effects when you move them, they sound so... I can feel the nostalgia pumping through my blood. Okay, so first goal, occupy this village. That's right, they attack with melee. And we even got our main base attacking them as well. How convenient. Boom. Little nugget of knowledge, but in the world of Dune, weapons like, boom, here we go. Take control of this village. Costs authority and water. The Harkonnens have conquered, and now we can build a building, and we are going to build ourselves a refinery to harvest the precious spice. Spice has to be given to the Imperial Authority. So all the houses that have the royal authority to harvest spice on Arrakis have to pay a tax to the Emperor. As you can see in the top right here, our tax will be 80 Imperial tax. We can either bank spice and give it directly to the Emperor, which we have to do or it'll upset the Emperor, or we can use that and trade it in for money, which we can use to expand our own forces. Spice. Harvest the spice. Deploy, and it'll be sent off, and he will harvest spice for us, and then which we can use that spice to give to the Emperor so the Emperor doesn't get incredibly pissed off. In this case, we can set a ratio here if you want to bank most of the spice and turn it into cash, or stockpile it so therefore we have got something to give the Emperor, and we're going to try and make the Emperor happy to begin with. Meanwhile, more villages, more opportunities for conquest. Go, go, go. All right, can I cheese this? If I retreat back, no, they won't follow me. Right, follow me? No. Yes, no, 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 no. Yes, no. I was trying to bait them towards my command center so they get hit by rockets. Oh, well, I tried. Okay, we have a long-range guy here, so I'm going to move him forward. And when he gets in close melee range, you can't fire his long-range weapon anymore, so therefore, well, you're not going to do as much damage. So spice is the most important resource. You convert that to money, and you pay the Emperor with it. So what we can do now is convert all of our spice directly into money. New village is under our control. This one nearby has minerals, so what we can use that is to build a concrete factory. Plascrete factory, to be precise. And this will give a bonus to the production of it because we have this resource nearby. So your primary resource is going to be your spice, which therefore generates money and also makes the Emperor happy. Then you've got your secondary resources, which is your concrete, which is your plascrete, which is your concrete to build buildings and maintain them. Then you've got your manpower to maintain your armies. Then you've got fuel cells to maintain your refineries, your scouts, and some more advanced units later in the game. And of course, there's war as well. Water maintains the villagers, maintains the armies. Hence, resource management, yeah. Natives, annihilated. Politics. So, the factions can work together or work against each other, and you can use your political influence to try and gain an advantage for yourself or a disadvantage for somebody else by using your votes. We have to make sure we have got a sufficient supply of water. In this case, we're going to build another wind trap. And also lots of plascrete. Can never have enough, right? A sandworm has been detected, one of the hazards of Arrakis. All right, we can see a lot further now, and it looks like there's more spice to the west here, so we need to try and occupy this to harvest as much as possible. War, but with swords in space on a desert planet. Good times. Conquest! Right, recruiting some more troops here. We have now got 3 troopers, which are your melee troops. Then we have a gunner, and then we're going to recruit another gunner. They'll all appear at your capital structure. Right, we're low on manpower, so next resource to worry about. Buildings, and we can build ourselves a recruitment office, which gives us extra manpower production. Oh no! A worm. One of the hazards of the planet of Arrakis. Not only is the sand creating storms everywhere, but also the massive worms can cause issues. Particularly heavy firepower can make a lot of noise, and the worms will come and they will gobble up your troops, your harvesters. Ooh, and cause a lot of trouble. What do we have here? Energy resources. Gives extra fuel cell factory resource production. So you know what we're going to do here? Yeah, that's right. Make a fuel cell factory. Boom. The Imperial tax has been paid. Now the bill has gone up even more. Higher. Let's get the trade requests from the smugglers. We give them plascrete and influence, and they give us a little bit of money. And that's actually what we need. How do they know what we want? That's kind of creepy. Spies, you say? Another harvester, more spice fields, maximum manpower, deploy. We need more spice, and the Emperor is getting kind of mad, so gotta pay our taxes, right? Too relatable. Too painful. So, we have discovered the location of the smugglers. Oh my god, the map is massive. I presume this is meant to be the entire surface of Dune, right? Maybe? Or maybe this is a sector? I'm not sure. But we can see what we control now. And I feel like we're making some good progress. And as you can see here, there's the deep deserts in this center region. We don't want to go there because there's going to be sandstorms. There's going to be worms. There's going to be a lot of problem. We want to avoid that at all costs. Got enough spice in our stockpile now, so invest all of our money in the exchange rate. Oh, we get so much money right now. We are rolling in it. Right, so I think this might be like 1/2 of the planet, because this is like the ice field. So is this like the North or the South Pole right in the center? Meanwhile, yeah, more conquest. The Atreides. Indeed, you extract more spice than I do, but there's more to spice business than harvesting. Food conditions, transport, smuggles, and sells it to the most important question. Well, I'm selling all of it, harvesting all of it, and doing all the business, brah. So keep up. Oh, wait, no, that was actually the smugglers again. Okay. Just wanted to, like, flex. Come on, dude. A little bit of micro. Melee guys. Attack the range guys. All micromanagement for the win. Right, now we can afford a district in our capital. Extra knowledge. Harvester gather rate. Oh, my God, that's so good. Extra manpower for military. Extra influence. Extra authority. Oof. All right, I think we're going to go for the harvesters. Let's build an airfield on our western and eastern frontiers. That way we can move our troops back and forth really quickly if we need them in a desperate situation. Ooh, what do we have here? Raiders. Oh, dear me. Won't see this coming, though, will you? AI, NPCs, non-factions, they do attack as well. No, dear worms. Get onto the concrete, lads. How convenient is this? New units at my base, shuttle them to the western front, and then do they just automatically move? Oh man, that's so easy. Travel times are so long. Westward, go. Right, we're lacking authority to take this, so in this case, we're just gonna pillage it. Give me the money. We've got so much plascrete, so we can build Tolnol by opening more building slots, and then just, well, in this case, building more research development. So the Harkonnens have the ability, click on a village and click on a press. 200% villager resource production. Buildings are constructed 200% faster. Costs 40 manpower. Sure. And then the other spice gathering village, more. We've stockpiled so much spice. Not only can we afford this wave of tax, but also the next wave too. So that means we get to make more money by trading away that spice for raw cash. Speaking of cash, let's raid this village. Do you mind? Liberate the village. Oh, it was a rebellion! I wonder why my militia didn't come out. Well, bad news, lads. The cavalry has arrived. Correct. And another base is rebelling against me. Huh. I guess the oppression thing wasn't a good idea. Lesson learned. Right. The scouts are inactive. It's because we can see the entire map. Okay, let's bring them back. Next district, we are going to go for recruitment center. 0.5 manpower production per each controlled village. That is so much manpower. And plus extra training slots, which we desperately need because we've been maxed for a very long time. This time we're going to do something a little bit different. You know those smugglers that kept training with us? Well, I think it's time for them to say hello and raid one of their bases. I think we've got a reasonable chance of taking them out as well. Let's see. Smugglers! Let's test out your army, or lack of. Let's go. So what can we do? Can we attack their buildings? And we can pillage them too? Oh no, we're pillaging the entire village, right. The capital is here. How easy is it to take them out? Have they got any troops? I don't know. But the good news is now we can recruit vanguards. More power output, slightly less armor, but hey, an upgrade. All right, we've got a proper army now. Gather them all in the east. Let's go. Oh my God, a massacre. Occupy and take control. Ooh. Oh, it looks like the Atreides are pushing back the Fremen. So that means the final boss is the Atreides. Atreides versus Harkonnen. How convenient. 5 harvesters now, all maxed out. I don't think anyone's harvesting as much spice as we are. Atreides! Those who thrive should not envy the smaller victories of those who strive. We congratulate you on this charter. What is that meant to mean? Right, I have no idea what to expect here, but I'm going to go for the smuggler's capital and see what happens. Blindfold attack. Here we go. All right, so it has like HP. It's like a really strong building, and I don't appear to be doing a lot of damage to it. Maybe you don't go for the heart, guys. Oh, they actually have troops. All right, we're getting out of here. I changed my mind. Oh, here we go. The smugglers' army. The first big clash. Will they even put up a fight? Will this even be worth? Oh, they've actually got a decent-sized army. And they dropped new troops off. And no, not even a challenge. GG's. I think that was the smugglers' army. And they have now officially tapped out. Stop with these frivolous attacks. I know, I work in the shadows myself, but how can you compare resistance to conspiracy? In the shadows? What are you talking about? This is like a full frontal frontline attack. There's no espionage here. I'm just going brute force all the way. Trenches and bayonets, boy. I think his intelligence seems to be lacking. Damn, that smuggler's base. Strunk. I like the mercenary.
On it. Yes.
Kylo Ren. Sounds a bit like him, right? A little bit. Something tells me you're not meant to destroy the main bases. You're just meant to kind of like besiege them, encircle them, and destroy all their resources. Is this what you're meant to do to play? I don't know. Well, I broke the game anyway. Achievement unlock. Obliteration. Boom. Oh man, look at these boyos. House guards of Harkonnen. Loads and loads of armor. When reaching 20% of their health, gains 50% extra power and plus 5 armor. Oh my God, the last stand. Oof. A last stand that is actually any good. Lol. No one will get that. All right, big boy army. Let's make some friends. Damn, shield strong. Take control. We need to get more and more spice. Deny everyone else their spice. Well, hello. Counteract my gains, eh? Counterattack? I don't think so. Hang on a second. These are just raiders. Okay, I thought these were Atreides, but they're not. Another one. We'll liberate this one. Another one. And another one. Smugglers have been reduced down to 1 spice field, and the Atreides have got 2. Right now, I have 7. I had to count those. All right, the smugglers on the last breath. Just take them out. We've had enough. All right, gonna train mercenaries because they take basically no time to train. They can just send them straight to the front line and then just start attacking over and over again. Oh! Ah! The worms of Arrakis have claimed their first casualty. RIP! Just a few mercenaries, just one or two, you know. Mercenaries also don't require any manpower or manpower upkeep, but I presume they're just not very strong. I actually don't really see the downside. Never mind. They're pretty good. Make lots of them. Again! Bash that rock. The smugglers are dead. Dead. There we go. They're dead. Yeep. All right, exploit time. See this here? This is your command point power. This is the amount of troops that you can field in your army. As you can see in this case, mercenaries don't require much, only 2 command points. So you can kind of spam them out, but they seem apparently kind of weak, cheap, but you can produce them really quickly. So I suppose they're like your zerglings, I guess. Now you've got the house guards here that requires 5 command power, and they've got other costs like manpower, water, more costly. But overall, they're bare troops, full stop. So what you do is, if you're playing really fast at 3 speed and you cannot make many house guards, you just basically spam it. And you go, I'm over my command limit now, but I've made 4 house guards. So technically they're troops that I wouldn't even been able to train. Be aware though, you can see here command point deficit. So being over the command point has lots of penalties associated with, but it allows you to field a really, really big army. So who can complain about that, right? All right, gonna grab this village here, and we're right near the capital of the Atreides, and then we can finally tap them out, the last faction. Drop an airbase so we can send in reinforcements, get everyone in position. The final push. Oh my goodness, it's all getting pretty intense down here. Worm action, 2 missile launchers. This is the main Atreides army, and my main army. 46 of 49. Bam! Imperial tax missed. I don't care anymore. I'm so unbelievably rich, and I control practically all of Arrakis. So who's gonna stop me? Nobody. Push the capital. End this. Wow, it's already badly damaged anyway. I guess it must have got damaged by the smugglers. Dune. Spice Wars. House Harkonnen. Victory. You are the last faction standing, and you now are in control of Arrakis. Victory. My god, there's like a massive pillar coming out of my capital. GG! Don't forget to check out Dune Spice Wars. The link is in the description below. Give it a click. You like this video? YouTube says you'll like this one too.